Back mounts on. We got this thing mounted up how I want it to sit. Want it is a key word in that sentence. We're trying to keep this thing as straight as possible, so this is going to have to be over this way a little bit, since I wanted this motor to be slightly offset that way, but not too much, so we can still keep this in the frame. Now setting up this to run the blades. Like I said, that's the differential. I did shittily weld on that, but it doesn't have to be that great, just because it's holding the bands just from moving back and forth. It just has to stick on there mainly, so I'm not really too worried about that. Yeah, thinking about making just a big old box around this and then going from there. And as you can see, we have plenty of room for our seat. Will probably sit about here, with the rear axle sitting about here and coming out to about and I still got to work on the front axle, which this is going to take some time, but this is where we're at so far. We've come up with for the box so far is just a little tiny square thing with some posts sticking out of it. We're going to drill a hole into here, right there, about there, yeah, and just kind of shove it down in there like it's a pussy, you know, and just get it really nice and tight on there. That's the main thing, is getting it really tight on there, because this is going to be holding up the top bearing for the belt drive that's going to sit right here and connect this to here, and that one's going to go over on that side the same way, just flipped over, reversed, whatever you want to call it. This is the main bar that's holding this in, so it can move up and down with that. Right now it's just kind of sitting on there, but this doesn't move at all, so no real point in kind of doing anything with that right now. As you can see, we did get this shaft right in there, right, and kind of got a hole in the back to let it move up and down and whatnot, but that holds it in there pretty snugly. We're gonna run one bar across the top right here to catch this and hold the top from jingling and jangling too bad, and that should hold this kind of in the right spot. It's kind of not in the right spot right now. See, that's what I meant by keyword wanted, but you know, you never get what you want, but if you try sometimes you get what you need. But this whole thing can raise and lower 3 inches. That's why I left about 3 inches down here on the bottom, so whenever it raises up, these 3 don't pop out, or 4 don't pop out, but the 3 inches right there should allow it to raise up 3 inches or lower 3 inches, and that'll give you the height difference on the cutting box and whatnot. So that's where we sit about now. Till next time. We got the engine mounted, the block in, and now we just got the fan blades on. Whee! And they ride smoothly. Temped, balanced, everything like that. They meet up just beautifully right there. If it was any more beautiful, I'd call it my kid. I mean, seriously. Hair's width, one blade of grass might get in there. But as you can see, they spin just beautifully. The bearings are in. That's still got to get hooked up to that. And I got a piece of steel speed coming Monday, so I can start getting that into there. And now if anyone can guess how I got this thing mounted up like that and staying, we're talking magnets here. This is just held on to this by a magnet, and if you're an idiot, you believe me there whenever I have a nut just going on there. what I did was I drilled a hole through this, tapped it, and then drilled a hole straight into this, so that screw is sitting in there about yay deep. I'd probably say about yay deep. And I threaded that all the way into there, and that all the way in there. So it has almost, it's never coming off. We can all agree on that. You know, never really moving. And these blades are sharp too. Got them a nice gold, dipped them in oil, and yeah, my hands know how sharp they are. Yeah. Don't know if you can see that. Focus, you fuck. Alright. Yeah, they know exactly how sharp these blades are. But yeah, that's where we've got so far. And back next.